What's good, my peeps? Big Ruck here, back at you again. We've got another action figure review for you, and this time, once again, it's also courtesy of Hasbro Marvel Legends. This is our second figure in this particular wave. The wave I'm talking about is the Infinity Ultron wave, courtesy of Disney Plus shows. So what we're looking at today is Hawkeye, Jeremy Renner style. And I'll say this again for the duration of this particular wave. I believe this is the last wave that we'll get the windowed packaging. And yeah, I think this will be it. So enjoy looking at the figure in packaging, because after this wave, unless I miss my guess, we are done. Anyhow, you can see the figure and the accessories clearly within the packaging. You see that it is Hawkeye from Marvel Studios, from the Hawkeye Disney Plus show. We've got a spot varnished Hawkeye symbol at the top. On the sides, we have artwork of Jeremy Renner there as Hawkeye. That's mirrored on the other side there. On the back, we have more of that artwork. Down below, we've got a picture of the Build-A-Figure Infinity Ultron, as well as all 7 figures that are in this wave, including the 6 necessary to build Infinity Ultron: Moon Knight, Mr. Knight, Miss Marvel, She-Hulk, Kate Bishop, Sharon Carter, and of course Hawkeye, whom we are reviewing today. Moon Knight is not necessary in order to build Ultron. Turning back around, get a look, because it's about to be on. So here we have our guy Clint Barton, aka Hawkeye, on our rotating platter, giving you a 360-degree view of the figure so you can see him in all of his black and purple glory. Yes, indeed, he is spinning round and round, and while he's doing so, guys, do me a favor, go down below, hit that like button for sure. Hit that like button, and since you're down there already, if you have not done so, hit the subscribe. It's free, definitely helps me out. Do that for me, trying to build the channel up. I'm seeing that I've got a couple videos out there that actually have views in the 4 figures, and yet and still I only have subscribers in the 300s. Just hit it, you know. It doesn't hurt and it doesn't cost. So yeah, enough about that though. What we're going to do while our guy Clint Barton is spinning round and round getting himself dizzy, we're going to check out the accessories. Hawkeye comes with the left arm to build Infinity Ultron. You see it's molded in a silver colored plastic, and it does have like gold highlights right there. So yep, left hand. So we have his head, his spear slash staff, and now we've got it on. Hawkeye comes with an additional set of fisted hands, and they're molded in the purple, and the fingerless gloves, and the fingers protruding out are painted flesh tone color, with his right hand having the black for the fingers that would be drawing his bow back. And looking at mine, it's kind of sloppy there. You see that right there? That's not good. The paint didn't go all the way down to the base of the glove, but it is what it is. Included, it wouldn't be Hawkeye unless he had his quiver. This is molded in a flat black. He's got arrows protruding out. He has no loose arrows at all, so that's pretty much a bummer. But yeah, that's what this is. Finally, we have Hawkeye's trusty bow. You see it's molded in a kind of a nice glossy black. We've got paint right there around the grip, and of course we've got the drawstring, which is just a rubbery kind of plastic. You'll be able to draw But once again, we don't have any arrows to play the role. I guess we'll have to pose Hawkeye as though either he's already shot the arrow off or have him reaching back to grab one. So here we have Clint Barton, aka Hawkeye, up close and personal, so we can get a look at that face. And what a face it is. Hasbro has they've done us justice and had Hawkeye beat up a little bit. He was beat up, you know, in terms of showing on his face for most of his season. So let's get a closer look to see some of these details. So here we have Hawkeye right up close and personal. The photo reel is definitely on and cracking. From head on, I don't really see too much of Jeremy Renner in there, but having said that, it's still a great portrait. It looks like a human being. Look at the eyes. That's pretty cool. As far as the scars, you see he's been cut on his forehead, and he's got the stitches there, the paper stitches. He's got a bruise or cut, laceration, whichever you want to call it, on his right cheek. That looks pretty good. He's got 5 o'clock shadow on his chin and around his upper lip. So yeah, head sculpt looks good. The hair is looking pretty nice. There is no wash to it, but it is nice and brown there. So yeah, head sculpt is pretty spot on. Going down, you see that the body, the torso, is molded in black, and we've got the purple highlights there. We've got purple around his we'll call it the shoulder / clavicle area, looking pretty nice. Going down on the arms are molded in black and got that purple as well. It's looking really nice there. You got some nice detail. Let me move this arm out the way real quick so you can see what I'm talking about. You look back there, there's the molded on is a belt strap, which is supposed to simulate that's what the quiver is connected to. So it's pretty cool. It would have been nice if there was like maybe some paint on that buckle there, but we didn't get it. So as always, it is what it is. Going down, more of that black around there. You've got see the line work right here, so some nice texture work going on right there. Going further down on his legs, we got nice wrinkles. Gotta love that. Attention to detail with the wrinkles. Then of course we've got the boots that are inside the pant leg. Check that out. So yeah, that's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? So, and then of course you've got the boots themselves. Got the tread action going on at the bottom, and then coming back down, you see we've got he's got the pockets there, and there's that belt strap that comes across, and there's the hole for where you put the quiver in, and that's about the size of it. Keeping Hawkeye out articulation wise, his head is on a ball hinge. He can look up that far, he can look down that far. He can of course rotate 360. We do get some attitude, so there's always cool with that pivot there. He's got butterfly joints, so that's pretty cool. Let's take out one arm first. We'll check out that 90-degree stretch out there, and then let's see how far across he can get with that butterfly joint. He can draw way back like that and get across there. Almost, I don't know if he can, but if you push together and bend his elbows, he'll be able to clap his hands. So that's pretty cool. But back to the arms, he's got the bicep swivel there. He's got double jointed pinless elbows. He's got the rotating wrist swivel, and he's got horizontal hinge, and that's on both hands. So we don't get any vertical. So I think that's a missed opportunity for Hawkeye there. We have, as far as his torso articulation, he's got an ab crunch, so he can go forward that far. He can go back that far. He has a waist cut, so you can 360 him if you desired. As far as his hips, he can do the splits that much, pretty good. As far as the kick up, He can get nearly 90. Going back, 0. Absolute 0. He's got a thigh cut rotation. He's got double jointed pinless knees. So you've got that. He has no calf rotation. He can point his toe forward that far, up that far, and of course he has ankle pivot, and you know what time it is? Holes, peg holes at the bottom of his feet. Getting a height measurement for Clint Barton here. Let's see what we got going on. Yep, he's standing at around just a tick under 6.5 inches tall. Here's Hawkeye in a pose, having shot his bow and arrow already. And here's a shot of him reaching for an arrow for him to notch up to fire. So for comparisons, we've got our Disney Plus Hawkeye next to a previous iteration of the same character. And forgive me guys, but it escapes me where this Hawkeye came from. I'm leaning towards it was part of a set, a 3-pack. I could be wrong about that, but anyone who remembers, please let me know down there in the comments. And but be that as it may, I will say that this photoreal tech has rendered it. I mean, we're talking night and day here. The older version, the head sculpt doesn't look bad at all, but it doesn't look like Jeremy Renner. So you know what I'm saying? It isn't like it's a train wreck or anything. But now we've got it going on. Even if the head sculpt doesn't perfectly emulate the actor or actress that it's supposed to represent, they still come out looking great. They still come out looking human and lifelike. And more times than not, on certain angles, you can see the character that it's supposed to be portraying. So that's pretty good right there. And now we've got Hawkeye next to the only other figure that I've reviewed from this wave. We have Sharon Carter, otherwise known or not so known yet as the Power Broker. So to sum it all up, the Marvel Legends Disney Plus Infinity Ultron Wave Hawkeye is a very nice figure. Gotta love the pinless joints everywhere. The purple is popping, and the face print is the photoreal is great. The wounds on Hawkeye's face give it some more flair. It would have been nice if we got at least a loose arrow to help with our posing, but that was not to be, so it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, there's not too much more I can say about the figure. It's pretty nice, and yeah, it's going to go right into my Disney Plus shelf once this wave is done. So that's about it, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Help get this channel moving and moving and moving. That's what we want. Leave comments below, questions, concerns, critiques. Bring them. You know what time it is with me. I'm here for them. And if you want to be notified for when I upload another video, hit that bell, and notified you shall be. On behalf of Clint Barton, aka Hawkeye, this is your Knuckle Big Rucker. Leaving you with this. Remember, the hunt continues. And I'm out. Peace.